Alright, let's talk about one of the most fundamental building blocks of writing, the paragraph. A well-structured paragraph is like a mini essay in itself. It follows a clear pattern, beginning with a topic sentence that introduces the main idea, followed by supporting details that flesh out that idea, and wrapping up with a concluding sentence that ties everything together. Think of each paragraph as a single idea unit that contributes to the bigger argument or theme of your essay. So, why is this important? If each paragraph focuses on one idea and presents it logically, your overall essay becomes easier to follow. This logical flow is crucial when you're trying to communicate complex ideas effectively.
Let's break this down further, starting with the topic sentence. This is the anchor of your paragraph. It tells the reader exactly what to expect. Imagine it like opening the door to a new room. You're letting the reader know what they'll find in this particular space. For example, insects play a crucial role in maintaining balance in ecosystems is a clear topic sentence because it sets up a discussion about insects' ecological importance. Now, after your topic sentence, you need to back it up with supporting details. These can include facts, examples, and explanations. Think of these details as the evidence that supports the claim you made in the topic sentence. For instance, if your topic is insects' importance, a supporting detail might be: insects pollinate nearly 75% of the world's crops, making them essential for food production. Notice how this fact directly supports the initial claim. Lastly, every paragraph should end with a concluding sentence. This serves two purposes. It sums up the paragraph's main idea, and it can also help transition into the next idea or paragraph. For example, without insects, many ecosystems and agricultural processes would collapse, reiterates the paragraph's focus, and leads us smoothly to the next point.
The topic sentence is critical because it introduces the reader to the paragraph's main idea. Think of it as the headline of your paragraph. It gives a snapshot of what's to come. You have several structures you can use for your topic sentence. One option is a general statement, such as classrooms in China are often still and quiet. Straightforward, simple, and it sets up a discussion about quiet classrooms. Alternatively, you can provide a statement with a reason, like students in Chinese classrooms experience quietness due to strict disciplinary practices. This not only introduces the main idea but also gives the reason behind it, adding an extra layer of clarity. And of course, there's the there is slash or structure, like there is a calm atmosphere in most Chinese classrooms. This version offers a general observation, preparing the reader for details that will explain or elaborate on this calm atmosphere. These different structures give you flexibility in how you introduce the main idea and set the stage for the paragraph that follows.
After the topic sentence, you need supporting sentences to reinforce and expand upon your main idea. These are your paragraph's muscle. Without strong supporting details, your argument can feel flimsy or unsupported. There are a few ways you can structure your support. You can provide factual support, such as in many Chinese classrooms, talking is discouraged, and students rarely speak out of turn. This gives concrete information backing up your topic sentence. Or you can use an example for support. For instance, in one Beijing school, students sit silently unless called upon. Here, you're offering a specific instance that illustrates your point. Finally, there's explanation support, where you dive deeper into why or how something is true. This quietness allows students to concentrate better and respect the teacher's authority. Offers an explanation that ties directly back to the topic sentence. Each of these supporting structures helps to flesh out your argument, making it more persuasive and clearer for your reader.
The concluding sentence serves as the final touch to your paragraph. It's your opportunity to wrap up your thoughts, and it also helps prepare the reader for the next idea. Without a strong conclusion, your paragraph can feel unfinished, like a conversation that abruptly ends. For example, a concluding sentence like, all in all, the stillness in Chinese classrooms reflects the culture's emphasis on respect and order, ties the entire paragraph back to its main point. It gives closure while reinforcing the argument. Or you can use a summary-style conclusion. In summary, the quiet atmosphere in Chinese classrooms contributes to a productive learning environment. This simply restates the key point, but adds a sense of finality to the discussion.
Let's break down the paragraph about Chinese classrooms and highlight how each element works together to create a cohesive and clear paragraph. First, the topic sentence opens the paragraph by introducing the main idea. Classrooms in China are often still and quiet. This sentence sets the stage for what the paragraph will focus on, giving the reader a clear understanding that the discussion will revolve around the quiet atmosphere in Chinese classrooms. Next, we move into the supporting details, which are the sentences that expand on the topic sentence, providing specific examples and explanations. The paragraph explains that students are expected to be silent and focused, which creates an environment conducive to learning. This is a general supporting detail that explains why the quietness is important. The next few sentences build on this by giving a more concrete example. In many schools, teachers rarely need to raise their voices because of the strict rules students follow. The paragraph even gives a specific example from one Beijing high school, where students only speak by raising their hands. These examples strengthen the idea introduced in the topic sentence by showing how this quiet discipline manifests in real situations. Finally, the concluding sentence wraps up the paragraph by summarizing the key point. All in all, the quiet in Chinese classrooms helps maintain a structured and focused learning atmosphere. This sentence doesn't introduce new information but reinforces the central idea of the paragraph, bringing it to a satisfying close. Together, the topic sentence, supporting details, and concluding sentence form a clear and logical structure. The paragraph moves smoothly from introducing the idea to giving specific examples and finishes with a restatement of the main point. Each element plays a role in making the paragraph unified and well-organized.
Let's quickly look at some topic sentence examples related to insects. 1. General statement. Insects are one of the most diverse groups of animals on Earth. 2. Statement with a reason. Insects play a vital role in ecosystems because they pollinate plants and decompose organic matter. 3. There is / structure. There are millions of insect species that inhabit nearly every environment on Earth. Each of these examples sets up a different angle for a paragraph on insects, depending on the focus of your discussion.
For supporting details, you can use factual support. Insects make up more than 80% of all animal species, with over 1 million known species. Facts like these back up your topic sentence. You can also offer example support. For example, bees are crucial pollinators, while beetles help break down dead plant material. These concrete examples make your paragraph more relatable and credible. Lastly, explanation support helps clarify the importance of your details. Without insects, ecosystems would collapse due to the lack of pollination and decomposition, both of which are essential for plant growth and nutrient recycling.
Finally, let's look at some concluding sentence examples. 1. Summary. In conclusion, insects are vital to maintaining the balance of ecosystems through their roles in pollination and decomposition. 2. Reinforcement. Ultimately, the importance of insects cannot be overstated, as they support the health and function of the planet's ecosystems. Both of these tie the paragraph's ideas back together and signal a strong conclusion.
Let's break down and explain this paragraph to see how each part contributes to the overall structure and meaning. First, the topic sentence introduces the main idea of the paragraph. Insects are one of the most diverse groups of animals on Earth. This gives us a clear direction, signaling that the paragraph will be about the diversity of insects and their importance in ecosystems. The supporting details that follow build on this topic by explaining why insects are important. The second sentence tells us that they play a vital role in ecosystems because they both pollinate plants and decompose organic matter. This explains their significance more specifically. The next detail adds even more weight to the topic by quantifying their diversity. Insects make up more than 80% of all animal species, with over 1 million known species. This is a fact that helps the reader understand just how vast the group of insects is. The paragraph then introduces an example to make the supporting details more concrete. We learn about specific roles insects play, like how bees are crucial pollinators, and beetles help break down dead plant material. These examples illustrate the general ideas of pollination and decomposition by referencing well-known insects, making the information more relatable and tangible for the reader. Lastly, the concluding sentence ties everything together by summarizing the paragraph's central idea.
In conclusion, insects are vital to maintaining the balance of ecosystems through their roles in pollination and decomposition. This restates the key point in a slightly different way, reinforcing the significance of insects and how they contribute to ecosystem stability. By using a clear topic sentence, detailed supporting points, specific examples, and a strong concluding sentence, the paragraph effectively communicates its message. This structure ensures that the reader follows a logical progression from the introduction of the idea to its final takeaway. This is the kind of structure you'll want to follow to write clear and cohesive paragraphs in your own essays.